Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a good area. We don't know how good, but
better.
Oakland, California, with very, very successful investors. WIlliamson, Sergey Tkachev, and my good friend Vinney Chopra, who's gonna be our Uber today.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning. How wonderful. So good to have you.
Hello.
Hi there, Al. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hi there. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. All right.
The best Uber I've ever seen.
We're gonna have fun.
Totally. Yeah. Welcome to the Scottish Rite Theater. Good morning again. This is WIlliamson.
Yes,
We all know him. Welcome to San Francisco Bay Summit.
I think what I would encourage everybody to do is become independently able to make your own investment decisions, not rely on somebody else's opinion of what's next, including mine.
Wow. Какая красота едет. А вот наша буррито, ой-ой, уже очень собралась. So, since there's a huge line for the food truck,
we are heading out to the nicer place.
Then I started. Nice little section.
Oh, looks good.
Looks
The people who have the least to lose, in other words, the middle class and those just trying to get in and build wealth, they come in at the end. They come in at the top, same world in 2 or 3 years. So everything I'm telling you today may not even apply in a couple of years. That's a whole other factor. Every day wanting to do a 1031 exchange, which is never how I got into this business. I love exchanges. So somebody maybe bought a condo here in the Bay Area for $400,000. Now it's worth $1 million. There's all this equity. What do I do with it? The cash flow doesn't come. I mean, you could definitely increase your cash flow elsewhere.
Really gives a lot of advice, not just about what he's working on, but to other people who are doing their own thing. So please just give a big round of applause.
Крутой инвестор. WIlliamson.
For his inspirational approach to new ideas, bringing investors and communities closer together. Thank you, Al.
Молодец.
Going once, going twice.
Okay, how many of you have to send out to get one response?
Хороший на Сан-Франциско Bay Area залив. And over here we see. Will, are you on the BiggerPockets? Yeah. This is look at this dedication. At this biggest summit, he's answering people's answers. This is the guy, one of the most impactful men on BiggerPockets platform. How many posts do you have, approximately?
I don't know, 13,000.
13,000 answered questions. That's incredible. And this guy is big. You specialize in spec houses, right?
Spec houses, yeah, development, rehab flips.
In LA area?
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Awesome. How do people find you? What's your website or?
BernardEnterprises.com or BiggerPockets. Might be Will Bernard. I'm all over.
Will Bernard, check it out. This is the pro. And did you start with spec houses or did you
No, I started
graduate?
with buy and hold rentals out of state.
Out of state.
My first investment.
Which country?
Texas.
Do you still hold them?
No, I sold them all in 2009 when I saw the crash here and I moved to flipping.
Locally
Locally in my backyard.
South California.
Yeah, Southern California.
And you're making it, right? Because it's challenging for many people.
Well, if it wasn't challenging, then everyone could do it, right?
Man, that's incredible. So I'm really honored to see you. Are you gonna speak or are you ready to?
Tomorrow morning, 9:30.
Awesome. Thanks.
See you there.
According to Brian, this is Elite Circle.
That's right.
Legend. It's a truly legend.
Actually, let me remove Ben from the circle first. Then it will be an elite circle.
No. Let's not discriminate. Ben, you are.
It's okay.
He's probably the most mentioned guy on a podcast. Did you know?
Yeah, I would agree.
That's like news to me because I don't do I shouldn't say that.
All right.
We're being recorded.
I just committed
Yeah.
like. That's it. Yeah.
Josh Dorgan, did you hear that? This is a recap. I'm doing a recap.
Ben Lamovich does not listen to the BP podcast. Film at 11.
What are you talking about? I listen to it.
Beep, beep. See, now you can't put it on, right? You did that on purpose.
You can bleep it, right? Bleep it out.
I'll have to work, but I don't want it. Now I have to edit this
What do you
video.
mean, nice guy?
Yeah, so
Very nice guy.
as a legendary person, your ways to newbies, or just to followers, or to Josh Dorkin?
I'm reading a book called 12 Pillars by Jim Rohn. Very skinny book. Very powerful book. Very, very skinny. Page 101, second paragraph at the top, second line, I believe, says, when we live life, we have two choices. You can make a living, or you can build a life. These people build a life. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
And you're one of them, dude.
Build a life. I'm trying. But build a life. That's the goal.
That's good.
That's the
That's
advice.
true. Philosophy. And we only know you by
Also
philosophy.
listen to everything Brian Burke says.
Brian, speaking of books, when is your book coming alive?
Mine?
Yeah.
You sound like my wife.
Everybody's asking.
You sound like my wife. That's what she always says. You should write a book. I don't have time to write a book.
So you're making
Maybe
money.
someday. Maybe someday. But when I find somebody that can write most of it for me. How's that?
There are a lot of freelancers and all these people. Just give them the content.
Looking at me this time.
No, no, he cannot write it.
That's
I
true.
know he would slip things in there that I'd be like, I know what that was.
But your story is incredible. And what number? Where are you featured? Which podcast on
376 and 152.
Twice. Listen, highly recommend.
3 times.
3 times.
Oh, 3
3
times.
times.
376.
So you guys are both 3 times good guys.
Yeah, we were.
How
We
about
are
you,
in
Bree?
war.
I'm only 2, so Josh.
Ben and I are at war to see who gets to be the first 4P podcast in BP history. It will be me. It will not be Ben.
Good faith. Yeah.
I'm okay deferring to Brian.
He's still the most mentioned guy. Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Bree, what do you want to suggest to our
How is it
audience?
possible that you're the most mentioned guy?
My suggestion would be like, I mean, Ben said it pretty eloquently, right? The reason we all invest in real estate is to create a life, right? And living that life is what's important. That's why we all do this. If we didn't want to do that, we would work our same shitty 9-to-5 jobs, 80 hours a week, you know? But I would say, you know, I know 3 things. I do those 3 things well. That is it. Know what you know and learn that and stick to that and then stick with that.
Incredible. And this lady who took her dream in how many years?
I started 6 years ago, quit my job 3 years ago. Yeah.
And how many units portfolio?
92.
Isn't that crazy? In 6 years, 92. You need 8 more
Yeah.
to complete.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Bree Schmidt. True legend. Yeah.
And let's congratulate Elijah because this could be kind of an intimidating group. He wanted this on tape and he made this happen, and that's how that works. Right? That's how that works.
I'm just getting all the energy of success and getting it to myself because on one day I'm gonna be bigger than you.
You're already bigger than me. And I will say, Ben intimidates me, so I can imagine how he must intimidate me.
You shot me.
Jay himself invited us to the VIP dinner. That's awesome.
Come on over.
The kids are asleep now.
See, that's
Dude, that's awesome.
everyone who's here. I just want to go real briefly through it. We had some great volunteers who helped us out today. I'm going to give a shout out to a few. Hopefully I don't forget anyone. But Jerry Yee, Michael Papilio, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and Dee. Thank you so much. And a big round of applause for Sarah. Super amazing. She's really saying her working, as you all know, in disaster and planning. So I try to hire out what I'm not great at and I don't love. I love getting
I'm getting the book signed by herself, the legend, Katy Fatska. I'm trying to repeat you someday. Come on. Tell me, how did you get started? Your wave, your audience, your traffic. How?
Out of pure desperation.
Oh, actually,
It's in my book. My husband was told he had 6 months to live. The doctor was wrong, but I needed to find a way to create money and passive income. So I had a radio show and I just interviewed successful people. And I have that show today still. It's a podcast called The Real Wealth Show.
We're subscribed.
I just interview successful people and keep learning.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many years do you do this for?
13.
And how many followers or how many members in the club? Well,
33 or 34,000.
34,000 people. For how many years?
13, I think.
That's incredible. Incredible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very uplifting. Andrew, you're the first time visitor at this event. What are your thoughts? What did you get out of it?
So I think one of the coolest things was just meeting people from around the world. I thought that was awesome. You know, I didn't really expect that. I expected to come here and meet a bunch of people that I've seen on or heard on podcasts, and I've kind of already heard their stories, and it's great. It's awesome. They're successful, but meeting people from around the world, especially I met somebody today who she just travels around the world and buys property like everywhere. Awesome. I thought that was like the coolest thing. Like that, I would love. Who doesn't want to do that? Just travel the world and just be like, oh, I'm going to buy a property and now I'm going to get money from this place. Like that's amazing. So it's just been hearing everybody's their drive, what drives them to do it. And it's just a great motivation.
Totally. Yes. And inspiring. This is the place of inspiration. In 2014, I got here first time. As a result, today I'm a financially free person just because of who I met here, what I learned, and I wish you the same because this is your first time, Andrew. Next year you'll be an investor, you'll be on a different level. So, congratulations.
Loved it. Jay always does a great job. His team does a great job. Loved it, and the great speakers, great networking.
Awesome. Thanks, you, Bobby. Sean. Hi. You did a great speech today, but the best thing he did for us, it's for Inner Circle. Okay. We had a lunch, and this guy paid a crazy amount of money for the luxurious lunch. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Tell us you're doing good with your business.
Doing great great with the business. It was really fun to come out. Had a lot of good people. Saw a lot of old friends as well. So really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for having me.
And he lives in the best place of the United States, Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
Come visit.
All right.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow, right?
Bye.
We're here with Isra, the best event planner of San Francisco area.
The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision.
What are your emotions?
Oh my gosh, I just feel so blessed. We raised about $16,000, $17,000 for charity tonight, which was amazing. All the speakers, the attendees, and just everyone having a great time getting together.
And
it's been phenomenal.
I speak to people, they're so excited. Many people came from South California, some people came from Chicago. This is popular, dude.
I just feel so blessed to have everyone around.
BiggerPockets.
It's so amazing, yeah.
You're missing out.
Appreciate it.
BiggerPockets, this could be your event. But no, it's Jay Martin.
Hopefully we'll see you, Josh.
You have me running a red light on tape.
Good morning, day number 2, Al. What are your expectations?
Well, I get to mingle with people, so I want to get there early and welcome everyone. That's like networking 101, so that you're not shy, get you out of your shell. And if you want to start the day with giving you more momentum to meet more people and mingle, you should get there early and shake hands and welcome people. Be on the offensive instead of on the defensive. So that's my strategy.
Good.
And I'm going to do that, and then I have 2 talks. I'm delivering on short-term rentals, and the second one is about Sacramento real estate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Sacramento want to be discussion, so it'd be great to have you there. Smart guy like you.
Oh, I'm just a student from you, man. Look at this beautiful Oakland side.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Most of your time raising money, is that?
You
is
know,
that where
both.
you're-
Yeah, we do both. It's kind of evolved now for 10 years because a lot of investors have gone to we want to put that 7-year horizon there. And many times, investors are very sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the summit begins right now. Second day.
Which just really surpassed my expectations. So I just want to say thank you for all the speakers who donated their time, everyone who bid on this stuff and came out to the event, to the speaker dinner last night. Please a big round of applause for everyone who contributed to that. 18 grand for charity. It's really amazing.
I just market for their places, and I just get $100, $120 a month.
About 3 or 4 years ago, a guy named Brian Burke said to me, Ben, don't play somebody else's game, play your own.
Thank you.
Very nice, yeah.
Good, awesome.
Yeah. Sure.
That's gracious.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much.
This guy saved you like $700.
I know.
That's-
Darn it. Oh, thanks to you, Elijah. We would have gone all over the place.
Thanks to Steve Jobs who created this
creating this
app and the phone itself.
And the phone itself.
All right.
I can't believe it. This is amazing.
All right. And
Thank you.
And we're continuing our lessons how to multiply our
That's
assets
right.
by millions. Now we have discussion groups all over. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? That's awesome.
And so I think that's what works. But I would encourage you, you'd be surprised what works in different areas. So don't just, like write it off before you look at it. Because it can be an urban thing. It can be
Jan from Belgium came all the way to San Francisco, to Oakland, to learn. What did you learn the most about?
Well, about Airbnb, that was great.
And thanks to Williamson, the guru.
And Jay.
Yeah, and Jay also. Jay learned from you, right?
Yeah.
So, thank you very much. My name is Elijah. I'm from the capital of California. 3 years ago, I came here to the summit, first time in my life. I got connected with the right people. I got a strategy and a vision for my real estate investing. A few months later after the summit, I found a deal. I live financially free because I'm house hacking, I'm doing Airbnb, I'm getting equity, I'm building a community, and I'm going big. I'm about to get into multifamily, so next year you'll see me presenting on the big stage. I'm hoping, of course, I'm exaggerating, but I'm excited. This is the real estate investing network place where things are happening, of course, if you're taking action. I'm Elijah Hartman. I'll see you next year.
I am blown away by everybody here, the money we raise, the connections we encourage, the speakers who gave their time, energy, the volunteers. Everybody here, it warms my heart. It made everything worth it for me as the event planner. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for organizing. Thanks to Jay Martin and all the crowds. How many people do we have approximately?
The whole event, maybe 350.
350, that's incredible.
Yep.
Incredible.
Thank you so much.
We're growing every year. We'll see you next year.